Hey, welcome back to the channel. You've got your pre-approval, you've found your agent, and now it's time to look at homes, right? This is the real fun. Where the real fun begins is to go out and actually see what's out there and see what you can find, right? Now, previewing homes is both exciting and exhausting, right? You may like some of the, or I should say, you may like some of my clients find the perfect property the first day out, right? You may also like some of my clients who, or be like some of my clients who took them 6+ months to find a property, right? It can be both exciting and exhausting. It may take some time for it to stick. But now, what are the best practices when home shopping? First of all, your mindset. When you're shopping for a home, it's vitally important to have the right mindset. So many real estate agents talk about helping you find your dream home. But I hate to break it to you, you're not going to find your dream home. And the reason for that is most buyers, their wanter is well above their budget. It doesn't matter if you're looking at $100,000 condos. It doesn't matter if you're looking at $1.3 million homes, okay? I've had buyers in both those scenarios, and all of them wanted something more than what was in their budget. I think that's just part of human nature. So unless you've got $100 million in the bank, which if you do, contact me. I've got some good investment properties for you. But you're probably going to have to sacrifice something. And so you need to be thinking about what it is that you're going to sacrifice. You know, perhaps you need to sacrifice on price. Perhaps it's location or something. Now, let's think for a minute. If your budget is $500,000 and you're looking for a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home built 1990 or newer in a specific school district, you may not be able to find that. Maybe the home needs to be older. Maybe you need to go higher in price. Maybe the condition, maybe only 3 bedrooms. There's going to be something somewhere that you're likely going to have to sacrifice. And you need to be thinking about that and have that in your mindset. Now, number 2, think outside the box. This kind of goes along with sacrificing things, but when you're thinking outside the box, you know, you're going to be less hyper-focused on this dream home idea, and maybe recognize that if you can get 80% of what you want, then maybe that's a good thing. So sometimes that might mean that you're looking at a sweat equity fixer. It's got everything else, but you need to put a little bit of work into it, right? Maybe you're going to look at a different school district. You know, maybe you're going to look at homes in a different part of town. You never know what may hit you in the right way. And so think outside the box a little bit. Number 3, be open, but critical, right? When looking at a home, be open to what the home is giving you. But at the same time, it's okay to be critical. And are the tiles cracked? Is the floor kind of messed up? Does the sheetrock need to be redone? You know, what is it? Or I should say, it's okay to critique the home, but at the same time, be open. You know, maybe you can deal with something. But you know, some homes are definitely easy. You walk in and you can just go, no, this doesn't feel right. Something's just not there. There's other homes that maybe you got to be in there a little bit. I actually had a client recently who wanted to see a home. They're like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the right thing because of the size or whatever, but let's check it out anyway. Literally every step we took, more and more, they fell in love with the home. They absolutely fell in love with the home. And so sometimes they grow on you and you just don't know. So go with an open mindset, but recognize it's okay to be critical. Number 4, you need to communicate. Communicate with your agent. Let your agent know if your wanter has changed. If the whole time you're like 4-bedroom, 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 and now you're like, well, we could do 3 bedrooms. We've come to realize that we can do that. Let them know that so that they can change what they're looking for. Let them know about homes that you see online. If you're looking at Zillow, Realtor.com, you're looking at Craigslist, whatever, let them know. Send them the properties that you like, but also find out what's going to be the best way to send it to them. Should you text them a Zillow link? Should you email them a list of addresses? Should you send them MLS numbers? Communicate with them. Say, hey, how do I share with you the homes that I'm interested in? And you want to be on the same page with those things, right? You want to work together to be on that same page. Number 5, recognize the market for what it is. Or should I say, recognize the home for the market. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a sideways market? During your buyer's consultation, your agent should have gone over that information with you. And you should recognize what factors are at play. Are you trying to buy a home that just came on the market? You want to go see it? Is the market telling you that you've got to go look at this home right now? Or can you wait till the weekend? What's your schedule like? And if there's no flex in your schedule, you may have to recognize that you're going to miss out on some properties if it's a really hot seller's market. If it's a buyer's market, you might realize that you can wait till the weekend and those homes will probably still be there the next weekend. So you need to recognize the home for the market. Now, when you're actually looking at homes, you're physically there and you're looking at homes, don't sit on the furniture. Don't open personal drawers like of their dresser and things like that. Now, drawers in the kitchen, yes, open those. I think it's totally fine because you're buying those cabinets. You want to know that they work well. Are they soft close drawers or are they old stinky drawers, right? It's okay to check those things out. If they've asked you to take your shoes off, take your shoes off or put the shoe coverings on. Don't let your kids run amok through the house. This is especially true that like 2 to 5 age range, where they just go and they start doing stuff. Hold their hand, hold them, keep them with you. Older kids, I think it's great to bring them along and help them to see this process. It can help them be excited about this change and about the move rather than maybe upset that they have to leave their home. It can be a tough transition. So definitely, bring your kids for sure, but don't let them run amok and be all over the place. Because remember, it's not your house and it's not their house. This is someone else's house. So you need to keep them with you. Don't bring pets. Now, honestly, I've never had this happen, okay, where somebody brought a pet and wanted to bring it in the house. But don't bring pets with you and in the house. I know you may have an emotional support animal or another service animal. If you feel so strongly that you need to bring this pet with you, the service animal with you in the house, get the seller's permission first so that they're aware, because they may have pet allergies. They may have severe pet allergies. And so we need to be respectful of that. Be on time, okay? I can't stress this enough. We have to schedule the showing with the seller, typically through the agent or an online system, and we need to be on time. If you've got 4 or 5 showings and you're a half an hour late, we're going to be late to all the other showings. And if they have scheduled other showings, you may miss out. So be on time. Communicate with your agent that you're going to be late or that things have changed. You need to push everything back an hour or whatever so that they can reschedule all those showings. But also, if you're late, oftentimes those sellers are leaving just for your showing. And if you're late, that may put them in a bad mood. And if you decide you want to offer on that house, you don't want the seller in a bad mood. You want them in a good mood. You want them to accept your offer, right? So don't be late. Be on time. Now with weather, or maybe a better way to put this is, when should you be looking at homes? Does the weather matter? No, the weather doesn't matter in my opinion. Whenever it's going to be the least stressful for you. Is it Saturday morning and it's raining, but you've got nothing on your schedule, it's not going to be very stressful for you? Go look at the homes. Is it Wednesday evening, you're off work and it's sunny outside? Go look at the homes. It doesn't matter. Work it out with your agent as to when the best time to go see the homes is going to be, and just go look at them. Doesn't matter what the weather is. Don't stress about that. I've actually heard some people say that it's good for it to be rainy because you can see if there's leaks in the roof. Anyways, so lastly, don't get discouraged. It could take a long time for you to be looking at a home, but buying a home is a big thing. It's a big decision. There's big money. There's big change. It can be big stress. It's okay if it takes a little time and you've got to look at a few homes and you're going through this. Don't get discouraged if you're getting beat out in offers, they're taking other people's offers or whatnot, or you're not seeing enough homes. Don't get discouraged. It's okay. It can take time to find the right property. And so I want to encourage you with that it's okay to even go back and look a second time at a home. You don't have to make the decision right there when you're at the home most of the time. So sometimes you do have to do something pretty quick, but for the most part right now, especially, you've got some time. You can think about it a little bit. Now, before I head out, as we talk about things you're looking for in a home, right now I'm in my own community and we have a community pool. There's a lot of neighborhoods in the greater East Tennessee area, I'll say, but a lot of neighborhoods will have a community pool, and that's kind of one of those benefits of a homeowners association. And so maybe you don't want a homeowners association, or maybe you want a community pool. Those are things to be thinking about as you're looking at homes. And if you want that specifically in your neighborhood, communicate with your agent, let them know what your wanter is. And so anyways, I hope that this has educated you and encouraged you, that you can, and that you can continue to grow in your empowerment to build your net worth through real estate. Um, Finding a great home is an awesome opportunity, and I want you to feel empowered to do that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.